Look at me for a second. You are not lazy. You are not stupid. And you are definitely not unmotivated. You sit down to study. 5 minutes later, your phone is in your hand. Your brain whispers, just one more video. Hours disappear. Guilt hits. At night, you promise yourself, tomorrow I'll be serious. But tomorrow never comes. Here's the truth. Procrastination is not your fault. It's a psychological trap your brain keeps falling into. Today, I'll show you 5 dark psychology hacks to break that trap and finally take control. Stay till the end. The last hack alone can change your entire student life. Before we fix procrastination, understand this. Your brain is not designed for long-term goals. It is designed for comfort, safety, and dopamine. So we don't fight the brain with motivation. We outsmart it. Let's begin. Your brain sees future you as a different person. That's why it says, I'll study later. I'll fix my life next month. I'll work hard after exams. This is called temporal distancing. Here's the fix. Every morning, say this out loud. If I don't do this now, someone else will suffer, and that someone is me. Then write one sentence on paper. Tonight, I don't want to feel guilty about this. That's it. This connects present you with future you. You're no longer delaying work, you're protecting yourself. And when guilt becomes personal, procrastination loses power. Now let's talk about the real enemy, your phone. Your phone isn't the problem, unlimited dopamine is. Short videos, notifications, likes, reels. Your brain gets trained to avoid effort. So remember this rule. Remove pleasure before adding discipline. Before you study, put your phone in another room, or lock it inside a bag, or turn it off completely. Tell yourself, I can use my phone after I finish. Here's the secret. Your brain hates boredom more than work. After 5 to 10 minutes of nothing, studying becomes the easier option. You didn't force focus, you cornered your brain. That's dark psychology. But what about burnout? That heavy feeling where you want to work but you can't? This part is important. Most motivation advice says, think positive. That's wrong. Fear is a stronger motivator than pleasure, but only if you use it correctly. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself 5 years older. Same excuses, same habits, same regret. You see your friends moving ahead, and you're stuck thinking, I knew what to do, I just didn't do it. Sit with that feeling for 10 seconds. Then say this, I refuse to become this version of myself. Now immediately start a small task. Fear plus action creates momentum. This isn't negativity, this is self-respect. Here's a trick top performers use when motivation is zero. Your brain avoids tasks because they feel too big. So stop aiming for perfection, lower the standard, just to start. Instead of saying, I'll study for 2 hours, say, I'll study for 5 minutes. That's it. Once you start, your brain releases progress dopamine. 5 minutes becomes 20. 20 becomes 1 hour. Procrastination dies when starting feels safe. You didn't need motivation, you needed permission to start badly. Now let's end the day the right way, because nights decide your tomorrow. Stop saying, I need motivation. Start saying, I'm the kind of person who shows up. Your brain obeys identity. Before sleep, say one sentence. I'm not perfect, but I don't quit. Even 10 minutes of study counts. Consistency beats intensity. Slowly, procrastination stops being your habit and becomes your past. Listen carefully. No one taught us how to focus. No one warned us about burnout. No one prepared us for distraction. But you're here. You're trying. That already makes you dangerous, in a good way. If this helped you even 1%, imagine where you'll be after 30 days. Like the video. Subscribe for psychology-based self-control content. Share this with a friend who always says, Bro, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow starts now. I believe in you.